Welcome to SwissWatchExpo, Jason here. Today we're featuring a very cool Omega Speedmaster moon watch that we have available on our website right now. And as you know, the Speedmaster is famously known as the first watch on the moon. Omega has a lot of ties with NASA and just a lot of moon exploration. It was worn by Buzz Aldrin during the Apollo 11 mission in July 1969. So it truly is the first watch to go to the moon itself. And it was actually the first watch that survived NASA's really extreme testing for vibration, shock, and temperature testing. So this is the main reason why this was chosen as the first chronograph watch that was on the moon itself, which is really cool. And so ever since then, there's been so many different ties with the Omega Speedmaster line that there are so many different models that kind of have that ties to the Apollo missions or just moon in general. And today we're taking a look at this really cool release from Omega, which is the Omega Speedmaster Grey Side of the moon. And this is just a really fantastic looking watch. I just want to take a moment to really appreciate the actual dial itself, because if you take a look at the texturing and the patterns that they put on here, looks like the surface of the moon. And there's so much texturing on here, from this brush finishing to this laser engraved details on the dial itself to really have that moon pattern on there. Almost has this kind of skeletonized dial look towards the bottom of the dial itself. And especially with the moon actually being gray, it's actually really cool to have that dial color on there. And I know that there's some other iterations of this where there's the dark side of the moon and just kind of this kind of blacked out look. But for me personally, I love this gray dial, and especially paired with the ceramic casing itself, it makes it so much lighter, a little bit more scratch resistant than stainless steel. It's hypoallergenic, so it's a really cool kind of color tone that they added to pair with that gray color dial. And this one does feature a 44.25 millimeter case size, so it's going to be a little bit on the larger side. But of course, with a chronograph watch, you kind of want that kind of sporty appearance anyway. So even if you do have a smaller wrist, this does pair really nicely, especially with those tapered in lugs and this kind of angular design that they added on here. Now, one of my favorite features is the case back here. So you have this beautiful exhibition case back where you still have that detail of the moon design on the back itself, which is just so cool to look at the movement, and for them to integrate that craftsmanship of the moon design is just really phenomenal with Omega itself. And you'll even see on the back, it does say Grey Side of the Moon. And there's actually a little quote right here. It says, "The moon is essentially gray." And this is a quote from the command module pilot Jim Lovell during the Apollo 8 mission. So it's really cool that they added that little quote right there, and especially on the Grey Side of the Moon watch. And this one here does feature the rubber strap from the factory. And on the inside, you'll actually take a look at the overall texture on the inside of the rubber strap. You still have that kind of moon patterning on the inside as well. So Omega did a lot of exploration as far as the design elements to create this gray side of the moon, which is just so cool to have all these elements and design textures. And for me, I'm always a sucker for watch companies that love to add a little bit more texture and a little bit more character on their dials itself. It just kind of brings it out more than the traditional dials that you normally see. And especially if you're a huge fan of the moon watch and maybe you have the traditional one in your collection already, you definitely want to add something special like this, like the gray side of the moon that we have available here at SwissWatchExpo. And of course, they do have so many different variations of this. If you like more of that blacked out look, or you like the ones that have kind of like that yellow accent to give it more of that sporty appearance, especially for a chronograph watch, this is a fantastic option, especially with it being a manual winding movement. It holds a nice 50-hour power reserve, so you really can't go wrong with this. And especially if you're a fan of the moon watch, you definitely want to check these out. So check this one out here at SwissWatchExpo.com, and we'll see you soon.